Hey, welcome. It's Domain Dave, cheapwinefinder.com again. We're doing wine reviews. This is April. We're kind of doing Easter ones, sort of. Today we have a $11.99 Trader Joe's French Pinot Noir from Burgundy. Its name is Divergué, Taboureau, Bourgogne, Pinot Noir 2023. That's three French words in a row that I probably mispronounced each one of them. Bourgogne is, and it's spelled here Bourgogne. That's how the French pronounce and spell the region. We in the United States call it Burgundy. And I read somewhere that every country has a different name for Burgundy for whatever reason. I'm not quite sure why, and since they're all in foreign languages, I didn't want to remember any of them. So this is a Pinot Noir from Burgundy, which is the kind of like the home of both Chardonnay and Pinot Noir. And it's also the home of the most expensive Chardonnays and Pinot Noir in the world. Though this one is, well, it's an AOC, which is the solid level of wine in the French hierarchy of wine where they designate different levels. That it's only Bourgogne, only from Burgundy, means it's kind of like a general from the region. They break it up into different regions, and then there's different towns, and there's cru. And this is like the lowest of the good level. And there you go. And the most expensive French Pinot Noirs are some of the greatest wines in the world. And they don't really bring a lot of the other wines into the United States. For one thing, California does a really good job on wine and value price Pinot Noir, where, the French don't want to be, especially in Burgundy, they don't want to be your value wine producer. They want to sell you the $500 wines. I'm going to take a sip of this one. And this is for Easter. The wine selections for both Easter and Thanksgiving are about the same because Thanksgiving's turkey, which is a mild meat, and Easter is ham, and ham can be cooked different ways to make it bolder or milder. But Pinot Noir with its main cherry flavors, go with both. I'm going to take a sip. It's a subtle wine, good length. The flavors are subtle, but they kind of grow in you as it goes along. This is a little bit, a little bit shy wine, but it's not once you take the second and third sip. It's actually quite tasty. One thing about this is it's 12.5 in the alcohol, which is what, for years, that's like Pinot Noir was never supposed to go above that. Alcohol adds body to a wine, in a solid French Burgundian style Pinot Noir did not have a lot of alcohol to it. I mean, Meiomi can be 15.2 or something, and California, because it gets warm, even though when they're doing it in the Burgundian style, which most of the Pinot Noirs are, at least the old school ones are, the newer ones like that follow Meiomi don't. They're 14, some 13.5, 14. So this one's got the body of the traditional Pinot Noir. Divergué, Taboureau, which is the name on the label. They were a Burgundy winery founded in 1868. Two families married together, and the husband and wife, one was a Divergué, and they ran it until 1925, after they both passed away, and it was sold to another person. So the people who bought it, I have all the links in the website review on cheapwinefinder.com, and they still make it. And that winery's still here, and they're in Burgundy, and they have the full array of all their wines and their crus and everything else. They're a good winery. This seems to be the label they use for maybe store brands and private brands. You don't see, you see other labels, other bottlings, but this is not something that they have on their own website. So it's a pretty nice, subtle, tasty Pinot Noir in the old style. And it's a style that most of the major California wine producers follow. Though California, it's a lot warmer, and they can't follow it all the way. It would pair well with the meal. At 12.5, it's not too much alcohol. It does have enough acidity to cut through all the things you need to do, like cut through the palate. It brings really kind of fresh, and because it's subtle, it makes you kind of go, what is that? What is that? Which is kind of cool for a $12 wine. I mean, it really kind of brings you in a little bit. And it would be great as an outdoor patio pounder, on a hot day. This low alcohol, light to medium bodied red wine would just really cut it and do well. So it's the Divergué Taboureau Burgundy Pinot Noir 2023 at $11.99 for the Burgundy. It's cheap. It's good. I would take a look if I were you. This is Domain Dave. Keep it cheap, and I'll talk to you in a couple days. Bye-bye.